Connection terminated.
Hey guys, Digimon Gaming here. So today we got a video with the new starter decks, Ragnalord and Jesmon. We got my buddy Coyotemon plays here, and he's playing Ragna while I'm playing Jess. He starts off the turn by hatching an egg, going into Chumon, and then he's gonna Digivolve for 2, setting me to 2 until the level 4, and then I go. I don't have a rookie after I hatch my egg, so I'm forced to hard drop the new Blanc from the starter deck. And when I do, you discard 1 card and draw 2 cards. Simple as that. Pass it back to him, leave him at 1. So he's weighing out his options here. This is the first time we played with these decks, so I'm sorry if we're kind of taking forever. I haven't played Jesmon since when Jesmon came out, so I'm pretty excited. So on his turn, he's at 1 still. I believe he plays the Hero's Hammer, so he can start going to 3 every turn, because that would have been the best move for him, to be honest. The Ragnalord deck doesn't have too much memory to work with, so Hero and TK were one of the main tamers. So he played Hero for 4, set me to 3. I still don't have a rookie, so I play another Blanc, the original Blanc, and I just draw 1. Then I play another Blanc from the starter to discard 1 to draw 2. Unfortunately, I had to discard the Jesmon there, but we have 4 of those, so it's all good. So Coyotemon's back at 3. He promotes his level 4. He's going to Digivolve for 3, going to Ragnalordmon. Draw for Digivolving. And then he's going to Digivolve into his level 6, the Ragnalordmon. And then pass it to me. And I believe... Oh yeah, so he reveals the top 3. And if there's a Legend Arms with 7 pay cost or less, you get to play for free. So you got the level 4 right there. And sets those to the bottom. My turn, I draw. I finally had a rookie. Digivolve into the new Huckmon from the starter. He has an inheritable for 1,000 plus. I Digivolve for 2 to go into Bao Huckmon. His inheritable is also the same as the Huckmon. So whatever I put on top of that is going to get 2,000 plus. And then I'm going to end the turn by sending them to 3 by playing another Blanc and just drawing a card. So now it's Coyote's turn. So you're going to draw for turn. And he's at 3. He's going to hatch an egg. Digivolve. Draw for Digivolving. Man, I am so viable to Death X right here. This is the thing about Jesmon. If I go up against any deck that plays Death X, it's all downhill from there. I mean, look at that. That's 12. You're going to have to pay 8 and then just blow my board up and then just keep me from doing anything, basically. But with his deck, he kind of spams a little bit too, so I can also do the same if I was to be playing a different deck, but I wasn't. Anyways, if you guys like these videos, like and subscribe, please. I'd really appreciate it. So he Digivolves into a level 4 for 2. He's at 1 now. And still messing around with his hand, trying to figure out what he really wants to do, since he's new to the deck still. I believe he does go into a level 5 here though. Or I can't remember exactly. Oh no, sorry, the level 4. Oh, he just hard drops it for 5, sending me to 3. And when he does, he oh no, he puts me at 2, sorry, he was at 3. So he's gonna hard drop it for 5, and then that thing attaches itself underneath the Ragnalordmon. And when it does, it pops anything with 5,000 or less DP on my board. So he's gonna go ahead and pop one of my Blancs. The original Blanc that makes everything to a blocker. That was a good choice by him. And then the Ragnalordmon effect, I don't think it kicks in. No, it doesn't. So now it's my turn. I promote my level 4. And then I go into Savior for 3, passing it back to him to 1. Then he goes to 3. Unfortunately, my turn was really short. But as of now, my sister Mons are blockers now, which is pretty good. He's gonna Digivolve for 3, because that one can go on top of black as well. He's gonna swing into my stack, and then he's gonna get these inheritables in. So the first inheritable is gonna pop my Blanc, And then the second inheritable popped my other Blanc. Man, that was terrible. I felt that. And then the one security check, which is a Huckmon. I think he's gonna go for the DNA right here. Yeah, he is. Oh man. So he Digivolves for 3. And then end of the turn, he DNA Digivolves. So he's got to put the red base on top of the black base because Ragnar is red and black. On the left is red and then right is black. And here we go. He goes straight into he goes straight into Lord Ragnalordmon. Ragnalordmon. Oh my god, I'm sorry you guys. Honestly, this is the first time I do a voiceover like this and I'm kind of nervous. So he has 8 cards on here and he's going to pop both of my monsters. There's not much I can do. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. The Blanc has decoys, so I was able to save my savior because of that. But he did take away 2 from my stack, so that was pretty crazy. And he still has Blitz. So he's gonna go ahead and go for Blitz. And Judgment of the Blade. I get to play a Sistermon. Well, I don't think I had one though. Oh, that's bad. So that didn't do much really. I think that card was supposed to go to my hand. I'm not sure. I mean, I screwed up there. So I went into Jesmon Blitz finally. And he should be at plus the 3,000 and the 2,000 inheritables. He should be at 17. So I'm going to go ahead and swing for 2 checks. And then I get to drop a Sistermon from hand, which I'll be dropping the seal. I gain a memory. So I leave him at 1. Not that it matters. He's going to go to 3 anyways. And then I drop the other one through the savior. And then that seal, you reveal the top 3 and add any card with legend arms. That includes the option, and then you trash the rest. So that's what they were telling me. You can add the option. So you add the option and the Huckmon. I don't think I did that right, to be honest with you guys. So I did the 2 checks. Like I said, this is the first time we were playing with these decks since they were back in their prime. So we did mess up a few plays here. I'm sorry for that. So finally his turn. He goes at 3. He promotes to level 4. He's still got the Ragna. And man, oh man, how is he gonna go off? I did wait a little too long to make my play, but then again, I didn't open with the rookie. So he hard drop another one, which he's gonna place underneath. Then he's gonna pop. Poppity pop pop. Also, that seal right there from the starter gives everything reboot. So that's why my Jesmon was unsuspended during his turn. And then he just swung for game, and that was it. So we go to game 2. Alright, so I'm going to start things off by hatching my egg on this second game. And instead of Digivolving like I should have, I just hard dropped my Huckmon for 3. Revealed top 5. I added the same Huckmon that I dropped, and then the seal. And then I was trying to get greedy and Digivolve that same Huckmon on top of my egg, but my turn was over. So it just went straight into Coyote. Right here. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh shit, you're right. So he's at 3. He hatched his egg. He Digivolves on top of the egg. Gets his draw. He drew into a Numemon. And then he also misplayed by playing the Numemon for 1 on top of red, which he can't do. So then I told him, wait a second, you can't do that. So he took it back. He forgot to put the memory back at 3. So now he played it for 3 and put me at 1, which shouldn't have been a thing. But like I said, this is the first time we were playing these decks and in a while, and people were watching us play. So I went for my turn. I Digivolved the egg, went into Bao Huckmon, and then choked him back out for 1. So now it's back to his turn. He drew for his turn. Now he's waving out his options. He's gonna go into the black level 5 from the starter. I'm sorry. I think it's Ragnalordmon or something like that. So he's gonna send me to 2. That thing can't be deleted by my opponent's by my effects during my turn, so it has a little protection. I promote my Huckmon forward, and then I play a Blanc from hand, discarding 1, and then drawing 2. Not bad. And now it's back to Coyotemon. So he's got his level 5 out, and I do believe he does go into the level 6 right here. So he's gonna promote and draw for the turn. I thought he drew for his turn already, sorry. And right here, let's see what he does. I honestly can't remember. So he hard drops the level 3 by revealing the top 3, I believe, and then placing 1. Or is it the top 3 or the top 1? We'll see right now. Wait a second, what's going on here? I don't know, so okay, so what he does is you can place one underneath one and then reveal. And if it's Legend Arms or anything level 7 or less, you can put it on the board. But it wasn't Legend Arms or anything like that, so he just took it. I draw for turn, hatch my egg, go into my rookie, which is the Hugmon from the starter. I decide to play the option. You reveal the top 3, and then you add 1 Jesmon and trash the rest. That card will come in handy later on in the game. So I'm weighing out my options. I'm at 1, and then passed it to him for 3. Drew my card. Now I got a blocker on the board due to the other block. So then he drew for his turn. He's got 3 on the board, 5 in the security, and I still have my 5. He's gonna hatch an egg. He's gonna Digiwall for 1. And Digiwall for 2 for the War Monzu. Digiwall for 3. He was really thinking about what was the best play to make, and he did make the best play. So he Digiwall for 3, sending it back to me and leaving me at 2. I draw for turn. Unfortunately for him, his level 5 didn't do much. He just had to pass the turn by Digivolve into it. So now I got 5 monsters on the board. My. If he had a Death X in that deck, I'd be done. Death X is definitely a thing in BT10. I went into the old Savior, and on Digivolving, you get to play a Sistermon for free from hand when you Digivolve into him. So I went and go ahead and played another block from the original ones, and then drew a card. Maintained the blocker presence with those, and then I just hard dropped the other block from the starter to discard 1 and draw 2 more. Man, that is so bad. Like, had I been playing in a competitive, like, you know, point, I would have been Death X a long time ago. So he goes for his turn. He promotes his level 3, hard drops that other level 3, reveals the top 5, and then adds the Ragna and the Durandamon or Durulamon? I can't remember. And then this is where he pretty much just goes into Ragna again and just screws me. So for 4, draws, and then he's gonna pop, I believe. Oh no, he puts Ragna underneath. Oh no, he's gonna DNA. I'm sorry, he passed turn already. That's at the end of the turn. So he's gonna pop a lot of things off right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he had 8. And he's just checking all his inheritables to make sure they're all right. You can see my hand right there. So he goes and pops 2 of my blocks, which was a bad move on his part because I still got the blockers. So then he still has Blitz. I'll go ahead and block. And it's back to me. So I'm at 4. I hatch my egg. Digivolve into Hugmon. Draw for Digivolving. And right here, I just go straight into Jesmon. And I delay to reduce the cost by 1. The old Jesmon made an appearance here. So I paid 2 to drop it, so I'm at 2 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing, drop a Sistermon, gain 3,000 and piercing, and then I'm gonna drop 1 for the. He's actually at. Yeah, he's higher than. Oh, I get because of that. I dropped the seal, and I was able to kill his Ragna with the Jess, and then I gained a memory with seal. He unsuspends due to the Savior, and then here we go again. Swing at the security for 2. 1. Unsuspends. Oh no, he doesn't unsuspend. I'm sorry. Oh no, wait. Does he unsuspend? No, he doesn't. It was just a 1 time, but it was 2 checks. And I'm gonna Digivolve for 2. And play another option, go to 0, reveal the top 3, add a card with Jess or Sistermon, I believe. I think I can add the Sistermon. Yeah, I can. Oh man. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you guys did. It really helps out a lot. I'm trying to get this channel going, and then finally I made the game. I couldn't attack with that seal since I had already dropped it that turn. And then it goes back over to him for 3 since I hard dropped the Blanc. He hatches an egg. And then I believe right here he asked me which one did it have blocker, and I said the one on the bottom, but you know, I also have the one on top that also makes them into blockers. So he hard dropped the level 5, the level 4 for 5, places it underneath the level 5, and then popped my Blanc. And then he tried to swing to go for game, but I still had blockers. And he asked me, but I thought he just meant the one. And I did. He should have known. I had both of them on top, regardless. So he screwed up there, and I was able to block that one attack. And that's what practically cost him the game right there. Unfortunately for him. So right here, we're just like figuring it out. He's trying to figure it out right here too. He would have had game had he just popped the other Blancs at the beginning. So right there I'm explaining how I had the 2 Blancs on top of each other basically, and he misplayed by not realizing that. So he just goes into his rookie. He still got 4 Digimon on the board. Unfortunately for him, I still got 1 blocker on the board, so I go ahead and let it go through. It was a Jesmon. He dies, he swings, let it go through. He actually died. His Digimon are really weak, so unfortunately for him, he plays Chikuri. I can't use my option now, but I just go for game. In game 3. Alright, so in this game, he let me go first, I believe. No, he went first. Of course he should have gone first. So he goes into Chikuri. After he hatches egg, he draws. And then he will Digivolve for 2. Going back to me. I drop return. Hatch my egg. I Digivolve into Hookmon. And then Digivolve into Bao Hookmon. Going to 0. And then hard dropping a Hookmon to reveal the top 5. Add 1 Sistermon. And 1 Hookmon. So I'm just going to keep on searching. The searching gravy train. Pass it back to him at 3. He promotes to level 4. At this point, he's going to Digivolve for 3, go to 0. I think he's just trying to set up as fast as he can. He's going to do a security check. He's going to be popping my Hookmon with the inheritable from the level 4. He hits the savior and he dies, unfortunately. And there goes my 1 savior, but luckily for me, I can recover that thing. I do play Chimeramon in the deck. So, he's still at 0. And he hard drops 1 for 3. Passes it over to me. I promote my Bao Hookmon. I'm going to hard drop my Hookmon. Reveal the top 5 again. Add the Sistermon and the Bayo Hook. Going to Bayo Hook for 2. Leave him at 2. And then hatch his egg. And Digivolve. Get a free draw. So at this point, since he already lost his level 5, he's gonna have to recover and try to get there as fast as he can. So he's gonna drop the Ludamon, revealing the top 5. He's gonna add the Ragna and 1 with Legend Arms, which is the option as well. You can add the option with it. But he actually chose to grab another Ludamon. The one from the starter. The one he hard dropped was the first one. I think it was from like BT5. And then pass it over to me. I'm at 1. Hatch my egg. Going to Hookmon on top of that. Get my draw. Weighing out my options here. I'm going to play my own option and choke him out at 1. And I'll just add the Bayo Hook with that. Trash the other ones. It goes back to him. He's at 1. Promotes his rookie. Then he's gonna play another rookie by hard dropping it and putting me at 2. Yeah, 2. he was gonna gain the memory from the egg, but I don't think he did that right. Or I think he did do it right. I remember him telling me he didn't do it right at the end of the game. So he reveals the top. If it's Legend Arms and the 7 cost or less, you can play it for free. And then place that one underneath a Legend Arms. So now he's got his level 5 back out, and I'm at 1. Promote. So right here, I trashed that to just go for 1. So now I got 3 Bauhucks on the board. And unfortunately for him, I'm gonna DNA. Go into Chimera, blow up his board except the level 5. Recover the Savior from the trash. And then just hard drop a Blanc so I can draw. And then leave him at 2. No, at 3, I'm sorry. I was at 0. So now back to Coyote. He hatches the egg, goes into Chumon on top, gets his draw in. He's weighing over his options. He's gonna hard drop the rookie. The rookie goes underneath the level 5, reveals 1. If it's not our Legend Arms, he just adds it to his hand. If not, he would have been able to play that onto the board for free, which is pretty nuts. So he's at 0 right now. And I believe he just goes into the red level 6. So he's looking at the cards. And actually, I do believe he decided to go for the red level 6. He pays 3, passes over to me. And draw for turn. Hatch my egg. Let me get my board situated here. Digivolve for free. I'm going to save your Huckmon. So when I Digivolve, I can attack unsuspended Digimon with him. And he should be at 9,000 right now because he has 2,000 plus. So he's at 9,000. He's going to go ahead and swing at his stack for 1. That was in the clear. And then I'm going to go into Jesmon with Blitz. And get a draw for the Gurimon. And he should be at 18 plus. And then I do have the Savior underneath, so I get to play a Sistermon for free. And then it unsuspends as well. So 2 checks. I barely got over that Ragna. He unsuspends because of the Savior, and then it's back to him. He's at 4. And he's gonna draw for turn. He promotes his rookie. And this is where he does the craziest play ever. He just hard drops the level 6, the black one. That way he can just DNA. And going straight into Ragna, which was a crazy move. First, he's gonna swing over my Ragnalordmon and then popping my block. Because I blocked with Blanc. That's why he popped it. Well, he didn't pop it, he killed it. He's gonna Digivolve for 2 actually. He's at 2 still. Oh no, he does hard drop it. Plays 11. My gosh, he set me to 9. DNA Digivolves into Lord Ragna. Oh my. He's gonna pop the Jesmon, of course, and then remove him from my stack. He didn't do Blitz. I just realized that. Or did he do Blitz? No, he didn't. I go back into Jess. Play Judgment of the Blade. So I'm just gonna swing over his Ragna. So I'm at 4 right now still. Alright, hard drop the seal. And go to... Oh, that was from attacking, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was dropping the seal from when I attacked. So now I'm at 0. I'm back with Savior. I'm gonna swing at his stack. Oh, actually, I'm gonna swing at the level 4 because it's unsuspended. And swing with... Oh, I can't swing with seal. I tried to get greedy there. Oh man, this game was crazy. I just played another seal, the one that gives everything reboot. That is pretty nuts. I add the Huckmon, these all go to the trash. His turn, they all unsuspend because of reboot. He hatches his egg, goes into Curie. At this point, he doesn't have too many options since I cleared his board pretty well. Digivolve for 2, Digivolve for another 2. He's at level 5 already. And at this point, I believe he just basically, I think he hard drops to level 5. Oh no, level 4. Oh no, he goes into his level 5. Oh, I'm sorry, he's level 6. So it puts me at 3. I swing 1, and then swing 2, and then swing for a game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are the builds for the decks that we were playing with. I did update them, and I will update them again once BT10 comes out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good one.